Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Taurus, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I always remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. Taurus, if you could remember to subscribe to the channel and to hit that notification bell, I would really appreciate that, as it helps with the YouTube algorithms. Also, I have another channel that is to do with love and matters of the heart. So if you want to see my new channel, I'm going to link it in the description box below. So we are just going to get your tarot cards, okay? And we can get started. Thank you. All right. So the tarot card you have received is one of my favorite cards. You have the Sun card. So as usual, I'm going to pop this card to one side and we can address this card in a moment. What is going on? Okay, you have a wonderful card of the Sun card, which is a major arcana card, which is indicating that things are starting to change, shift. There is excitement in the air, but nonetheless, there are some things that we need to talk about that are here on the table. So the first oracle card that you received is speaking about inspiration. I love this card also because, you know, where I am in the part of the world, there is just like a lot of life. It is coming to summertime and life is really good. And I find this time of year, it is inspiring because life is just starting to get exciting. You know, we've just gone through that phase of spring. And so equally, I feel that for you, you are just going through that phase of spring, entering to summertime. Remember, you had the major arcana card of the Sun. So this is why I'm connecting these two cards. So this card is saying, listen, be prepared, okay, as you will soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So what does that mean? It means that you could just be getting those divine inspirations that are coming in. So maybe some of you have been trying to look for some answers. You've been trying to find answers. You've been asking for signs. You've been asking and communicating to the divine. And the divine is saying that I am sending a messenger for you, and a messenger who's going to give you that answer which is going to inspire you. That answer that is going to give you that key, that missing key that you have been asking for. So whatever is happening with this card here, it is asking you to really be in that energy of looking at all the different signs that the divine is going to be sending you, inspiring you to keep going, inspiring you to keep growing, inspiring you to walk towards the sun. The Sun card, that major arcana card, is a card of victory, of health, of joy and success. So the key that this fairy is going to be bringing in is going to open up doors to inspiration that is going to lead to success. So what is going on? Remember, I said to you that there is some energies that are on the cards. So for some of you right now, you are just in that energy of feeling a lot of frustration, a lot of anger because things are not going your way. So remember, the key that you need is coming. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that if you're starting to feel frustrated, if you're feeling triggered, this is that energy that is asking you to sit down and to ask yourself what is really going on. Because we all know that with an iceberg, you only see the tip of it. But underneath, there is all this snow. There is all this pent-up energy that is frozen within. And something just sparks you and you can get angry. Something triggers you and you're acting out of character. The divine is saying it is time to go within and to deal with anything that is not been dealt with, that hasn't been healed. It is that moment in time to do that hard work. Because when it comes to sun, when it comes to that energy, you don't want something else that is still underneath, that is not healed. That dirty, sort of like heavy, dense energy. when you get this energy here, you want to have dealt with all these different type of situations so that you are not you're not getting triggered, so that you can enjoy the energy of victory that is here with the sun. Look at how joyous and radiant that card is. So the divine is saying, deal with anything that is currently going on. And for some of you, this is to do with you maybe feeling triggered by other people. There could just be anger that is within you, and you are just like, I am so angry right now because so and so did this, because this and that happened. And you could be wanting some revenge. You could be wanting some type of, I don't know, fight, right? Because you are feeling unseen, unheard, ignored. And so this could lead to something small just happening, and then it triggers you. And this situation could just snowball into something bigger, into something more. And it doesn't have to go that way. When you deal with this situation, you allow this energy to be healed. You allow this energy to be acknowledged, and you allow this energy to live and exit your life, your body, your subconscious mind. There is just something that is there that is needing to be dealt with, because we have these two cards that are just like that low vibrational energy that is holding you down. Now, when we speak about low vibrational energy, sometimes we think that is bad. No, it's not, because it is that energy that encourages us to work through our stuff. It is that energy that encourages to grow. It is that energy that encourages to face things that we might not want to face. But the thing is, if we don't face those things, this is when something that is completely unrelated gets triggered, it gets bigger. You go and do something and people are like, wow, but you're so nice. What happened? How did you, what? You know, and everyone is so confused. That is because there is just something that is buried deep within you, and the divine is gently reminding you to really heal that situation. And most of you know that what this situation is about, because the divine is saying that this situation that is currently unhealed, this situation is blocking your blessings, because there is anger that is within you. There is anger that is simmering beneath the surface. And again, the vibration that is with that anger and the vibration from the blessings, from the inspiration that the divine is sending to you, there are two different energies. So this is why the divine is saying, heal that trauma. And when you do, when the fairy of inspiration visits you and blesses you, you are now at a completely different vibration, and you are able to receive the key to your blessings. You are able to receive the key and the message that the divine is sending you. And I really like that, because when I was picking up this card, I had forgotten that at the back of these cards, there are keys, right? So I always like to look at the signs that are around. And so the keys that are coming in are gonna be something that leads to your blessings. But again, your blessings are vibrating at a completely different level to where that trauma, to where that anger, to where those dark feelings are. They're not dirty feelings, they are dark feelings. And they make you feel dirty, because when you explode in anger, even you are surprised at just how much is within you, how much rage is within you. So the divine is saying, deal with that situation, heal it, release it, surrender it, and then you can move on. The divine is saying, as you are healing, as you are facing that situation, yes, it might be painful, but the divine is saying, listen, you are divinely protected right now to go and do whatever it is that you need to do. The divine is watching over you. The divine is protecting you. And so this is the perfect time to do whatever it is that you need to do, that is going to lead to growth, that is going to lead to a new chapter, that is going to lead to healing. So the divine is saying, listen, okay, not only are your blessings here, not only are the keys to your blessings going to be delivered to you, your prayers have been answered, everything is here waiting for you to act, to deal with those energies that we already spoke about. So the divine is saying, like, listen, keep going, okay? because the universe has your back. The universe is watching over you. You are divinely protected. So whatever is going on here, we really need to address this situation, because I already told you, this situation, this anger, this rage, this whatever it is, it really needs your attention. And for some of you, you have been running from this situation for a long time, and it is time to realize and to remember that this situation is blocking your blessings. This feeling of wanting revenge, this feeling of anger is blocking your next chapter, your new beginning. And this is why we are really calling for you to heal, for you to go to therapy, to counseling, to speak to a friend, to do whatever it is that you need to do. Because why do you want to miss your blessings? You deserve them. And the divine has already gifted them to you. It is up to you to go and do whatever it is that you need to do. Even if healing comes from you writing to that person, really spilling your guts, your feelings, everything, writing everything down so that you can release that heavy energy that is within you, putting it on paper, and then you don't have to send that letter to anyone. All you can do is, you take it, you fold it, and you burn it. You dissolve, you release that energy, because we need to realize that emotions that are within us are energy in motion, but this energy in motion is stuck within you. It wants to move, it wants to go places, it needs to be released. And this is how and why it's blocking your blessings, because it is stuck within you. And as you do that writing, really expressing yourself, because you are divinely protected, right? And the universe has your back and is asking you to keep going. As you're doing that, you could just be seeing that you are crying, you are surrendering, you are releasing, you are really in the moment of healing. And as that healing happens, you see that blessings will certainly start coming your way, because now that energy that was stuck within you, you have allowed it to evaporate in fire and to go, instead of it being stuck within you. So we really need to emphasize that energy of healing, because remember we spoke about the Sun card that is here as your major arcana card. Now let's speak about the Sun, because the Sun is really, really important in this reading. When we are looking at the Sun, we have, first of all, let's look at the numbers. We have the number 9 and the number 1 together, they are number 10, right? And we need to reduce the number 10, and we come back to number 0. Number 0 is a new beginning, a new chapter that is here. You're starting from afresh. And now when we look at the energies of the Sun, the energy of the Sun is really important, because it brings that feel-good energy. It brings that feel-good factor that is here. It is healing, it is nurturing, it is abundant success, pleasure, radiance, because now you are feeling lighter because you release those energy. And as you are feeling radiant, it is all about you growing and glowing. The Sun card is all about happy times. The Sun card is good health. The Sun card is healing. The Sun is healing. So literally you are going through a process of healing. And this is why it is really important to do whatever it is, to do the work that is going to open up the doors to the new beginning that is here, to a new chapter that is here. And you're gonna see, I want you to come back later, maybe a month or 2 from now, and to tell me what happened when you faced this situation, when you healed it, when you released it. Did blessings start coming in? Was there an energy shift? Allow time to really show you that this situation was standing and has been standing in the way for a really, really long time. So on that note, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.